Are they all your friends?
I was asked this question earlier today. I'm gonna keep all my single friends in mind for all of my other single friends. I'm just gonna start a dating network.
Yes. Actually, can you start a dating network, please?
Yeah, I woke up. One of my clients was trying to hook me up with this other dude that was one of my other clients that I cut his hair. They passed by each other last time, and I totally forgot.
One client was trying to have you middleman.
Yeah.
Because they noticed. I was like, damn. And was like, yo, what's good? Can you put me? Yeah. I'm gonna just come through your salon and just chill then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just hang out.
There you go.
Because
we're closed though.
Oh
yeah. You can't pull up to the salon.
Got closed back down.
COVID round 2.
Round 2. Fuck.
Round 2, baby.
Fuck, man. Round 2.
Coronavirus.
Yeah. Real talk. Welcome guys to a brand new coronavirus edition of the End of the Day podcast.
End of the Day podcast. Coronavirus!
It is your boy, Sin Supreme.
Sin exclusive.
And it's your boy T.
T Will exclusive.
And me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Yeah, thank you.
Gang. How you guys doing?
What do you think?
What I was actually looking for the applause, and then that wasn't the applause. Because honestly, I just feel like we need to clap for ourselves.
We do. We've been at it for a while, guys.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to
hanging in there.
Trying to hit that hundo mark real quick.
Yeah, we're getting up there. We're getting close. I'm excited for that because honestly, I'm hoping the state of the world is a little better, just so we can celebrate that episode a little more. Because it's a big landmark for us, I think. We've been at it for a while. And
if we're not out of quarantine by 100, I'm going to go nuts.
I mean, it's a decent amount of weeks away, but I don't know if we'll be, quote unquote, I do wonder when quarantine will be over or
And it sucks right now because there's just so much shitty shit happening.
Other than the fucking pandemic, right?
Yeah.
There's been a ton of shitty shit, bro. I feel you.
I'm afraid to guess. I don't even want to put it out there how long we're going to be in this quarantine for.
Because I can't anymore. I honestly didn't think it was going to make it to August. But it looks like it's working its way into August.
It's the whole year's out.
Yeah, the year's a dub.
It's pretty hard to predict.
2020, what a crazy year.
Crazy year in certain ways, but also not, because in my life I did absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
I didn't go anywhere. I didn't really meet anyone.
Yeah,
even though I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't at all. It's just weird.
I'm honestly so sick and tired of fucking saying this year sucks, because it just seems it's just consistently bad.
I feel you on that.
It started with Kobe, and then the trickle just kept. It's like a snowball effect.
Man.
It started with the fires. Even before Kobe, that was the first traumatic thing that we experienced.
It's crazy to think about. Kobe really started that death was it seems like it's so far ago.
Yeah.
Just because of how much stuff has happened within this amount of time. This year's been so packed with this negative energy or just negative news.
News, just headline news every single, multiple times a day.
Exactly. And the things that happened this year aren't things that have never happened to us. We've gone through similar viral outbreaks.
Yeah.
Celebrities who are very important to us, who we feel like we've grown up with, have died. Cops have killed black people. But it all culminating to this one moment, hopefully, would be enough where it's just things really change. I mean, obviously you can't keep celebrities from dying, but I don't know, just a lot of the other shit, a lot of the other bullshit.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, so much bullshit right now. We've been seeing the last couple of days. Hang on one second. Let me get this joint. Oh yeah. We've been seeing the last couple of days just a lot of talk of some really sketch shit going on.
Yeah, I know.
Sex trafficking for these children, bro.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's just crazy. I wasn't super informed about it because it's always weird to me. Because
it's really hard to hear.
I feel helpless in those situations because I'm not a cop. I'm not a person who can enforce the law, and I I don't know anyone who fucks with it, and I'm not into it. So like, I'm literally just getting told about everything with it.
But that's like a lot of issues in the world.
Kind of.
Yeah.
You could, like, with the environment, you can do your part. You can pick up trash.
But my friend
recycle.
But bro, the thought of an infant baby literally just being abused, like they don't even know what's going on.
No,
they're literally just.
But what can you like?
You can talk about it.
You can talk about it, but there's aspects of it that make me feel helpless because like I can't, like, with the things like the environment and like.
I think one major thing, bro, is if there is a ring, if there is these high up people
which there
involved
definitely
in this
is.
shit,
There's gotta be.
There definitely is.
Yeah, that Oprah clip you played, Kristen, was crazy.
Yeah,
Did you watch that, Sin?
Oh yeah, no, I watched it. I did watch it.
Should we play it for the listeners?
Do we have it like, queued up like that?
Yeah.
I think I might have
Take a
that shit
second.
queued up. Hold on. But what I was going back to is I think a start would to be to take down these rings, bro, and shed light on these people who are in power that are involved with this shit.
But honestly, I think that, I mean, call me a conspiracy theorist or whatever, but I genuinely feel like there is like there is sex magic, and then there's sex magic from children, and when you like take that from them, it's like a different type of energy that
when
you're
you say
absorbing.
sex magic, what do you like? I explain because I don't know if the listeners will know what that means.
I mean, just like look it up, like just like look, like get into it for yourself, because like I could just like tell you what I think, and like you can figure it out, whatever. But it's just like when. I mean, it's like your chakras, like when you have an orgasm, like the serpent supposedly like goes up all your chakras, and like it's like it energetic.
Right.
So it's like when you take that from a small child, it's like so you're saying like it's more than it's
just
sacrificial.
Sex. Yeah, you're saying with the reason why they're doing things with kids is because it's more than just a sexual pleasure thing.
Yeah.
It's
like some cult shit.
Yeah, on some real cult shit. I think that's really what's actually happening.
That doesn't sound crazy to me because of what's happening. It would be hard for me to really assume like people who are, especially people who are successful in this world, who are, if they're doing shit like this, like if you're someone who's a rational, intelligent person, like and you're doing things like this, if it turned out that you were doing it because of some crazy ass ceremonial fucking thing you were a part of, I mean, it would make sense. I wouldn't excuse it, but like that's the only way I could wrap my mind around someone thinking that they are doing
why they should do that.
Yeah, why they should do it. Because like other than that, you're sick. You're a sick fuck. Even
with that, you are still a sick fuck. But
people can be lied to and believe whatever. It happens all the time, you know.
So I'm not exactly sure where this excerpt is from Oprah saying this, but it's during an interview in the past, and I don't know, bro. I don't really know how to process what she's saying.
Yeah,
because it's just so out there. But I'm gonna play it.
All right, let's hear
it. Which I was trying to say this to my friends who had children. You're 7 years old and someone is stroking your penis. It feels good. Right. Even though you don't have a name for what.
Oh, wait, what?
Twitch.
I think the video's fucked up. Wait, hold on, let me try.
Twitch.
Wait for it. Got it. All right.
Children, you're 7 years old and someone is stroking your penis. It feels good. Right. Even though you don't have a name for what that is, it feels good.
What the fuck?
And when I first said this years ago, people were like, you're crazy, because everybody wants to believe it's like sexual assault and you're being thrown up against the wall and you're being raped. And I have said for years, if the abuser is any good, you won't even know it's happened. You will be in it and you won't even know it's happened. And if the abuser is any good, he or she is going to make you feel. So what I want to do.
So my thing is, I could not find the context of that clip, so I don't know what she's actually talking about, because if she's saying, because I know she was assaulted as a young person.
Yeah, it sounds like she's kind of like.
So I don't know if she's
from her
perspective. Yeah, like you won't even know it's happening to you. But
because she's right, I guess. Based off of that, because when it happened to me when I was younger, I didn't think anything of it. I thought I thought that was normal.
Yeah.
But now, based off of the definition of it, it was that just because of I was too young to understand.
You dealt with some shit like that?
Yeah. Well, only based on, like, because I'm a kid. I'm like maybe like 8, 9 years old. The girl, she's probably like 14, 15, and she's doing sexual things with me, but I don't know any better, and it felt good. And
she was closer to your age.
Did you know what was happening?
No, I didn't know. I didn't know the names for things like that, so I didn't know what jerking off. I never heard jerking. Didn't know any of the names, the terms for any of the things that she was doing to me, but like, or that we were doing together, or she was making my hand do to her. Like,
damn.
But
that's crazy. I'm sorry you experienced that.
Yeah, that's how I experienced it, and it felt good, so that's why I didn't. It wasn't like it hurt or anything like that. But I just didn't know what it was. But now that I was older and looking back on it, that based off of the definition of it, but like, then what? So
how do you take that clip? What do you take from that?
She's 100% right. That's why what I was thinking, I was like, yeah, she's right. Like, I grew up and then started to hear people's definitions of those same situations that I was in, but they took it totally differently and it affected them totally differently. Yeah. Now it might have affected me in the same way, just not negatively. Like, I don't look bad on any of my sexual history in that way. Like, yeah, it might have made me more. That definitely exposed me and made me more sexual way younger than I needed to be. Yeah. It made me look for things sexually way earlier than I needed to be. I found pornography way younger than I needed to and knew about that way younger because I was just exposed to that sexual energy that you probably don't really experience. She was just older though. She was 14, 15. And
that's crazy.
Like under fucking 12 years old. I'm definitely like 9, max 10 years old. Yeah. So yeah, like, I mean, it's like.
Did you ever tell anybody?
This is the first time I've ever honestly talked about it.
Damn.
Yeah, like, I just always have been thinking about it after just hearing people talk about that situation. I'm like, yeah, I definitely have been through that in that way, but I never looked at it negatively because I always just felt more prepared if I was more sexually comfortable personally. And in any type of relationship, of any dealing, whenever I'm dealing with a girl, if she's still trying to figure out herself sexually, the relationship probably wouldn't work. Or like, there would be some issue with me.
Did you know the person long before that happened?
She was just my neighbor. Like, we just lived on the same block. I'm kids, so I'm only talking to people really in my vicinity and have that kind of alone time with people in my direct vicinity. She lived in the apartment next to me.
Yeah, it's even more difficult to kind of interpret that situation when it's two adolescents, you know? Like, she's 15, you're 9, but she's still taking advantage of you. Is that considered predatory? I mean,
don't know.
Pretty much.
She could probably
right?
grow up to be, but honestly, probably someone was abusing her. And that's the reality, is that she probably was doing what was taught to her at a young age as well.
Because what happened after that,
the abused become the abuser.
Well,
right?
it just had left me with sexual energy that was not around me at all. Yeah. And I didn't know what to do with those feelings anymore. So it was kind of weird for me for a little while because, like, no one I talked to
had experienced anything like
or
that,
or their mind just wasn't even there. I'm like,
so you can't even talk about it.
Nah, because I'm like trying to meet girls and like kiss and girls are like just trying to just be normal kids, which I should have been on at that time. And that was the only thing that was definitely hard for me. But like,
yeah, dude, that's a fucked up situation. Mm-hmm. I mean, no matter how you look at it, taking advantage of people in a situation like that when they're naive, especially literally infants, dude. Like, all of these abuse situations, your situation, the infant situation, I think, dude, ultimately you gotta be sick to like really be trying to do something like that to somebody.
Yeah, I don't know. I never really thought about it.
How did you, like, what happened after?
One of the biggest factors was that there wasn't a lot of kids on the block like that. We just hung out all the time. Like,
did you hang out with her after that?
Yeah, we continued to hang out after that. Then till she, like, because she was obviously older. Then when she got a little older, I didn't see her at all. I just didn't see her at all anymore. I just hung out with my age group.
But it's funny you say that because I hear a lot of people experience something similar when they have like babysitters.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of men.
She was low key like my little clique's babysit. She would watch us.
Oh wow.
So she would watch us. She was the one who would watch all of us. And like we'd be playing video games, and then she'd call me over to the corner, and we'd like hook up in the corner. And then like and the room was mad big, so they'd be over there playing video games, and we would be like over under the bed, behind the bed, like hooking up and shit.
That's so crazy.
It was like crazy. It was weird when I think about it.
That is kind of crazy.
Like I've never really. I'm like, yo, like what Oprah says. Like I never really thought like, yo, there was nothing wrong with it because I enjoyed it. I was down. Like
yeah.
They would, after we're walking home, they're
but the first initial experience and also the continuation of it is just like a direct like correlation to this girl that's probably been abused herself. Definitely. Like it's just a train of abuse, you know, 100%. Where it's like, yeah, it didn't hurt, but like, did you need to be exposed to sex at or sexual energy at such a young age?
I just imagine she had this energy that she had no one to place it on, and she just sees a boy here that she can take advantage of because he's too young to.
Yeah, I mean, your situation, like, I feel like it might be different for, like, a young girl. You know what I'm saying? That like isn't necessarily wanting it at all. Right. Like she's just kind of thrown into that situation. I mean, not to sexualize the idea of it, but I mean,
and to get to and to do the other side. So this is the flip side of it. All right, this is even crazier. So I worked in a group home back in Boston for like 4 years. Okay, 4 years. I picked up this one girl once, right? 7-year-old girl. She's driving back with me, and they had warned me about her that she had been sexually abused. Like that's one of the issues with her. She's been sexually abused. We get in the car. I get her in the car, pick her up from school, driving back, and she, low key, just from asking me questions, finds a way to bring up us going on a date. And I'm like, no. Instantly diverting the conversation elsewhere.
Yeah.
To see someone's mind that young
be so like, why are you thinking about this?
Yeah, was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I remember specifically she was 9 years old.
I was babysitting these little girls one time.
That's crazy.
I mean, 7 years old.
And the girl, she was like literally bends over and she like says something like overly sexual to me, and I was like, what? Yeah. And then she said something about watching porn, and I was only 12 years old, so she had to at least be 3 years younger than me.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? And then I told my mom, and then she told her mom, and then they found out that she was getting assaulted by the stepbrother.
Holy shit, dude.
I'm sure there's just aspects of your brain that once you flip the light switch on, it's on.
Yeah.
Like, it's there from jump. And
if you don't know how to harness it, or like where to put it, you know, where is it going to go?
And I'm sure if you raise someone in isolation and never tapped into the sexual side, like let's say we raise you and totally can control your environment, never bring any other gender around you or something, or do whatever it is to make sure that you just never have
those feelings to arise.
Like, that's possible. And then once that thing is on, and once you've been exposed to it, like, because I have a friend who's a virgin, right? And he's older. He's almost 30. And I, in some ways, envy him because he's never had sex, so he doesn't feel the desperation of sometimes having to have sex. Like, sometimes I'll put myself in compromising situations with women just to have sex with them.
You're like, yeah, I shouldn't have smashed her, but I did.
Yeah, exactly. It didn't work out. We're not working out, but the sex was good enough where I was just like, whereas because my homie hasn't had sex, he doesn't feel as desperate or feel the need to even try to have sex.
It's like if you never had cake.
Why?
How would you know?
No.
That you would love
just
cake.
Just think a nigga never had bacon. There's a nigga who has never had bacon before. Does not know how good bacon is.
A lot of people.
Imagine never having sugar.
Dude.
Yeah. That would be really crazy.
That would be crazy. And then someone just gives you a chocolate bar, and you're just like,
A meth
whoa. And let's say
chocolate bar.
No. Let's say, because the homie who's a virgin and almost 30, it's not for lack of trying. So he's obviously been using porn to satisfy himself up to this point. So let's say you've never had sugar, but up to this point you've been eating anything sweet with Splenda
Or natural sugar.
or some natural sugar,
like fruit. Like, how would you get natural sugar?
Fruit.
I would say
You get it from like fruits and shit.
I would say not natural, because that sugar's
Natural
wrong.
and artificial.
That sugar's
We're
wrong.
so into this hypothetical.
Yeah, this hypothetical
situation.
don't work. I don't think it works for this one.
I can't choose with these.
Too many sugars, nigga. There's too many sugars. But I mean, like I said, I respect it though. I don't knock them. Like, at this point, like, it is what it is. Like,
Honestly, man,
it'll happen when it happens.
it's a very hard topic to talk about, but I just hope that justice is served for at least the people that are involved with it currently, like Jeff Epstein and his wife and anyone surrounding them. I hope
The wife got arrested, right?
Yeah, and
She
she
did.
pled not guilty.
She pled not guilty.
Did they say that she had coronavirus? Was that
I
confirmed?
remember seeing that, but I
think
thought
it
it
was
was
a
like
hoax.
hoax level shit.
So I just want to say, like, really two things. I just want to talk about Chrissy Teigen for a second, eventually, and then.
Because she's involved in
Talk
this shit.
about it now.
Yeah.
So did you guys read the tweets?
So you said she wrote a bunch of tweets and then deleted the tweets. Did they recover the deleted tweets? Is that what you're saying?
So currently somebody had some screens.
Explain
They
this-
always
explain
have
this to the
receipts.
people.
People always have receipts. That's first and foremost. Always remember that.
Receipts are kept,
Yeah,
bitches.
fuck yeah.
So
Lighter ass,
she blocks 1 million people, deletes 20,000 tweets was reported, 60,000 tweets from her.
When you say she blocks 1 million people, do you literally mean 1 million people?
1 million people. She said, I blocked 1 million people.
She said this.
She said it. And then, I mean, that could be a lie, but she also tweeted and said it was actually 60,000. And then among the tweets, some of them were, just weird to me. I lost my cell phone.
I remember you told one to me.
Weird.
You lost your phone?
Yeah.
It's in the couch somewhere.
Yeah, it's definitely sunken in the couch.
Yeah, well, so I think I kind of remember some of them. One said, I'm going to jail for pizza. And then I don't know what that would mean other than, like, Pizzagate. So that's what everyone's saying.
Yeah.
I mean, because,
Pizzagate.
and then after you say it, you're kind of like, what would you mean by that? But maybe she's wild.
I'm sure with Chrissy Teigen, she might have some weird explanation.
And then she tweeted and said that pretty much just talking about toddlers and tiaras, saying that something about a half-naked little 4-year-old doing the splits, like, can she put herself in jail? And among the other tweets, like, it was problematic, but
Do you feel it? Oh, it's right there.
oh, I see her.
All right.
Hey, girl.
Now you can pull up the tweet.
All right, yeah.
Because I remember she had that tweet was fucking wild.
I
'Cause
mean,
that
if
was the one.
She tweeted if she's tweeting some wild shit, because, like, I know it's very easy for things to be misinterpreted. So
Yeah,
that's why,
Exactly.
when you're
And
going-
yeah.
But when you're going through some shit and
Yeah.
you don't have anyone to talk to, they might fucking tweet some wild shit. And
Yeah.
maybe she tweeted that when she was... Because, bro,
Yeah,
what she was tweeting, like, you wouldn't just say that.
Right.
There's no reason to say that.
So, quick little... So, Pizzagate, do you know what that is?
Yes.
Okay, so for the
Yeah.
listeners, Pizzagate, it's pretty much the gate to children, and you order pizza and it's a kid and it's in Washington D.C. and supposedly
the way they talk about it, if you've ever seen the way they discuss it, it's discussed like ordering pizzas. So, like, the children, essentially the children are the code word's pizza for the children.
yeah. Okay, so she tweeted and said, seeing little girls do the splits half naked is just ... I want to put myself in jail. # toddlers and tiaras. And then she tweeted, so that was in 2011, and then 2013 she tweeted, I'm gonna go to jail over pizza. And then she said, it weirds me out how strong little toddlers' tummies can look, and I'm aware of how disturbing that sounds. And then she said, somebody tweeted and said, what does a guy wear to a toddlers and tiaras party? And she said, a belly shirt and a belly and a shirt with a small sexy toddler on it saying number 1, duh. a belly and a shirt with a small sexy toddler on it saying number 1. I don't know what that means.
I don't know. That's some weird shit to say.
Yeah,
and then
I agree. All of that is 100% weird to say, but.
And then she tweeted in quotes, "I want pizza," and then it says Brad, and then another tweet immediately after says, "Brad Pitt just handed me pizza."
Yeah.
Not immediately after.
I don't know. I can't condemn her for any of those tweets. I can't say like, "Oh my God, she's definitely doing something mad."
I will say
they're just weird.
I'm going to jail over pizza seems weird, but I mean,
Yeah.
I guess that could be like maybe you stole a pizza, and then seeing little girls do the splits half naked is just, I want to put myself in jail. That's to me so alarming, and I don't know. I can't make an excuse for that. I can't put a context that's maybe okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of weird.
It's just weird, and I can understand people looking at it like, "Yo," but if there's like direct connection, there would need to be direct connection.
I mean, that's reason for an investigation, though.
Yeah, and then the Wayfair thing. Have you seen that?
What was that?
So Wayfair, the app,
This is crazy.
The buying and selling, or you buy stuff on it.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
They were selling children on there, trafficking children.
I heard about that.
With like the names and the SKU numbers was like all matching up, and
Gotcha.
it would. I mean, a lot of people say no, but at the end of the day, no. And my friend, you have to access the dark web or at least the deep web to see this stuff. So it's not like you're not gonna find it on Google, but. She went to go like look at it, pickup location, and then when she went to the pickup location, it was just like a bunch of bunkers, like out in the middle of nowhere.
What? And that's like been happening?
So it's over now. There's nothing. You can't find it. They were selling pillows for like $10,000. And my thing is, okay, even if they're not selling humans, they're not like laundering money.
Like a normal like $50 pillow was listed for like $10,000.
I had seen that,
and she was showing me that the SKUs were matching like different children.
The children, like what?
The children on this other website
that did actually have an actual like SKU number, like
yes,
yeah, because
like,
it was
that was the same as the $10,000
like
pillow.
the dark net.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like this isn't like, I mean, it's whatever you want to call it, a conspiracy. I guess it is, but. I really do think it's happening right now.
Up.
Yeah.
Even if this is not the instance where they're trafficking children, then they're just maybe trafficking drugs. Like the reality is they are trafficking children. Like it's like the biggest industry, like above all of it.
I mean, honestly, yeah, listing things for thousands of dollars is very strange to me.
And it's a pillow?
It's a pillow. Do you have the photo, Kristen? It's honestly the strangest thing. When I saw it, I was like, all right, that's kind of crazy.
That does seem weird.
And this is the whole thing. So the Ghislaine, I don't know how to say her name, but she is her right hand man is like one of the main people of Wayfair. Like I'm not sure exactly what his job title is, but he like either works for him, works on the board, does something, but he's there. There's connection. But so who knows? But
Wait,
who knows.
I thought we lost some audio.
We're all there. Yeah, here's the Van Dags.
Yeah, but that Wayfair shit, dude. Yeah, see?
So this was what it would connect you to.
When you went to buy the pillow.
Yeah. Or not when you go to buy the pillow. Like if you just kind of search the SKU number or whatever, that's what it ended up coming up as.
Got you. That was the SKU.
Yeah, like you would see the
and
child.
So are those like missing children? Are those like missing children?
Yeah. And then they had like other people had like connection to people that were missing. That's
kind of fucking weird.
My thing is, regardless if this
crazy.
is real, it's happening. It's happening. Like
how they keep a missing
Did you
child
see
is crazy.
All the kids that went missing at the border?
Yeah, I know about that.
Like thousands of children went missing. Where are the children? Why does nobody care?
Heard about that.
Dude, scary times.
Yeah, you know what we need to
Hold
do?
your kids tight, man.
You know what we need to do, T? And I'm like really dedicated to doing it. Me and you need to get back in the stew, and we need to work on a track that's like a happy track, a fun track that we can play after we do like sad shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so when we do like a bunch of depressing shit, we'll play the happy
Yeah, we gotta
track.
turn it around.
Yeah,
I love
play the
it.
happy track. Yeah, we'll get like a uppity beat, just talk about like life, like good life, and just like happy shit. We'll make like a fun
Just
track.
recreate a Drake song.
And it'll be like, yeah, like a Drake's, and it'll be like just 2 minutes, real quick, just to play after we just do knock out all the sad shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm dedicated. Let's do that shit. Too.
Yo, I'm into
But you have
it.
to perform it for me, like when you guys are like played on the show.
What?
We're gonna
You have to, like,
we're gonna record the song and then
No, when you
Terrence will
play
press a
it,
button and that song will play.
I need you guys to be performing and dancing.
Oh my god.
I think that's just what we'll have to do because I respect like the idea of like just like having, because I love having more music a part of our podcast because I
bro.
love that shit.
For sure. I'm excited. I'm working on a new music video.
Hell yeah, dude.
A couple actually.
We didn't have anything for tech, so I'll just say tech real quick. And since you brought up the music video, I told you about it. I did just buy a fucking brand new drone.
Yes, and I might have to rent your services.
Oh hell yeah, bro! I need rental. I want I want to use that. I'm trying to just learn off of that shit. Like how to
yes,
use it,
bro.
shoot that super shit, sick shit. So
yo, I might have you pull up.
you know what? Yeah, I'm pulling. Once that shit comes, I'm pulling up
You
everywhere.
might be my behind the scenes drone guy.
I'm everywhere, bro.
Ooh.
I'm everywhere. I'm just that drone dude.
The drone dude.
I'm gonna be that annoying ass drone nigga. The nigga will always got his drone. Yo, I got my drone on. Let's get some drone shots.
Yo, you might
Man.
just a heads up. You might need a drone's license to fly.
I heard about that. Is that a real thing though?
I signed up for it. Mine expired earlier this year, so I actually have to renew that.
And is it something you do online or is it?
It is. It's
Oh, okay.
it's easy.
Okay.
And then you get like a little SKU number, and you just tape it on your drone.
Hey, you got that, guys? A drone license. Real talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, get
In
your
case
shit.
you fucking drop it on somebody or
Yeah.
your drone fucks somebody up, they can sue you.
Oh, if you don't have your drone license,
I mean,
they probably would still sue you.
I mean, they would have to find you. It's like I don't know. That's like an unmarked gun type shit.
Oh, word?
I mean, because the way I see it is a drone falling out of the sky and like hurting someone.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that could really go wrong, right?
Nah, real talk.
Those
real
blades
talk.
are moving fast as hell.
They are. It's a little helicopter.
Yo, when I was in San Fran, I flew that shit up into the sky.
Yeah.
And I was I was like in a kind of near an alleyway, so there was buildings on both sides, like high rises.
Yeah.
And it was windy, dog, so that shit started tilting towards the building.
No.
Bro, I swear to God, I almost crashed my drone that day, like 20 stories. So
That sounds bad. That sounds like you're not good.
It would have been a cool video.
I mean, it was crazy watching the video because you could see my drone get hella close to the wall.
Right.
And I was like, bro, I was sweating. I was like, oh my God, it's gonna crash, bro. Like, literally not trying to maneuver too crazy.
I'm
'cause
excited, but I'm scared just of that.
I crashed my drone a couple of times.
Yeah, I'm scared.
You're gonna
of
crash
that.
it a couple of times.
How many crashes is it good for?
I mean, it just depends on the seriousness of it. Like, I crashed mine into a flagpole once, and it fell on the ground, and I tried to pick it up, and right when I picked it up, the blades activated and cut my whole hand up.
Oh shit.
I was bleeding, like dripping blood. So, moral of the story is never grab your drone.
TT will exclusive.
Never grab your drone when it's like just crashed, because that shit might turn on.
Full razor blade mode.
I've watched. I
It was
mean,
like, and it just started spinning, and that shit fucked me up.
I've done nothing but just, you know how tech is when you get some new shit. All I've been doing is just watching YouTube videos on how to's and all that. But it hasn't come yet. It hasn't even shipped yet. So I'm still waiting on that. But yeah, that's just in the tech world. A little bit of tech news, but other than that,
Little tech. Whatever. happened to
lockdown
Little
round
Tecca?
2. Lockdown round 2. Is this round 2 for lockdown? I guess. Yeah, LA's looking like it's gonna lock down again. It kind of has. It kind of reverted a couple steps back.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
Salons closed.
we need it though. I mean, it sucks for salons because, you know, Kristen. Sorry, but
What?
Yeah,
I mean, but at the end of the day, we might have to hunker down
No, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I totally understand.
You know what I'm saying? Until this shit's really gone.
Yeah.
For real.
I totally understand. I'm with it.
Even my pops was telling me today, he was like concerned. So, I mean, the shit's real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, and I think I probably didn't really take it as serious as I do now. Just because so many people are actually being impacted by it. But the government needs to figure something out for everybody because people are really going to lose everything. Like, this is going to be the worst. This is the worst of times.
Yeah, it is.
Is this
it's pretty bad?
It's really difficult, man, because ultimately we only can know or believe as much as we know.
Yeah.
And if there is some other shit going on to where this is all kind of just plotted, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
About to get our podcast deleted by saying some shit like this. Real shit.
TT will exclusive.
It is what it is. It is what
Speaking
it is.
true.
Luckily, we're not endorsed by anybody, so there's no one to take the rug out.
Yeah, no one sponsored us yet. So
Yeah, at least.
hopefully it starts after this episode.
Chick-fil-A, what up?
Yo, Chick-fil-A? Are they black owned?
Actually, no,
No,
they're
no.
not, and they don't fuck with gay people. So.
No, they recently
Oh.
they changed their stances.
Oh, they fuck with gay people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, see, that's where we need the round of applause. I need to bring that back.
I don't know that you should give them a round of applause, but I think they are cool with them.
Okay.
That's where I stand on that.
give 'em a round of
Don't do
applause.
that, but this basic human decency.
Fuck yeah.
I'm not going to applaud you for being a person.
Yeah.
That's real.
I know, right? Yeah. Tell me about that.
That's why religious people are kind of like with the whole gay rights thing. I had someone telling me that it's kind of crazy because they made it illegal to discriminate against gays in the workplace.
Yeah.
But religious organizations can still discriminate because it's part of their religion. It's kind of fucked up.
I mean, that's probably one of my biggest issues with religion when I try to look at it and respect it is that it feels like it hasn't evolved. Like you stay dated. Like you haven't evolved the way humans have evolved. You choose to take everything else. You choose to endorse everything else involved in the evolution because you use cell phones. You use the new cars. You
cut your hair.
You cut your hair. Everything new you use, but you choose to let that aspect of your life not evolve. You choose to leave it dated.
Yeah.
Which I'm down for if you want to, but then you shouldn't take advantage of everything else in the modern times because that doesn't belong to you.
Yeah.
That's essentially,
I hear you.
That's essentially secular. That's all like belongs to, whatever.
Like worldly,
Satan, devil, whatever that is.
Yeah, dude.
So
it's a really interesting topic because ultimately I feel like what you're saying, if you involve yourself in any day-to-day thing, you kind of have to adapt to where we're at. You know what I'm
100%.
saying? Like
100%.
at the end of the day, if you're saying, yo, we don't fucking hire gay people, like what?
Yeah.
Yo, that's like saying
It's saying like you don't hire gay people.
like what? Like what?
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like what? How? Like what is that? That doesn't like how does that factor into anything that has to do with what happens?
Like at that point, you have to
look.
look at your religion and say, yo, what is this really about? Like,
What is it about? Yeah,
You shouldn't be hating people.
It seems like
Any hate.
It seems like other things are at play when those rules or whatever you want to call them are created or dictated. It doesn't seem like it's just unbiased or it's from the heart or love. Like no, and that's what you try to play religion as. And when you
Right, and then you're like, wait,
what? It's not all inclusive.
this
then
is divisive. What's happening?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So that's what because I was raised super fucking not super religious, but pretty religious.
Same.
Did you go to church?
Every Sunday.
Same. And I used to go to church
was
camp.
Baptized. I went to church.
I didn't get
summer camp.
baptized till I was like 18
Oh wow, nah! I got baptized as a baby.
Yeah, me too.
in swim trunks.
All right. I always think the older baptismal is a little more hardcore because you're aware of that. The baby baptismal doesn't really count because I'm a baby and you're just doing shit to me
for
as a
sure.
baby. Like,
Yeah, you just get fucking
remember that.
submerged underwater.
No, literally,
I
like
have a photo of it.
Like,
Yo.
let us just all hope that it's actually positive, because really, could you imagine if, like, plot twist, it was, like, not, and then everyone just gets sacrificed, like, as a baby? I
hope it's legit. I hope I'm blessed in some sort of way.
No, I think it is.
I feel like getting dunked in water is like hard as hell because you know you get the drip.
Oh my God.
The drip.
Holy water though. Holy water is different. It's blessed.
Yeah.
It's sprayed on.
Holy water is some
Holy
real
water
stuff,
is supposed
though.
to be different, dude.
When
That's
people-
why,
it's
like,
high-
baptism is crazy.
But
bro.
really, think about it like this: when they say negative things to the ice, and then it makes it look a certain type of way when it freezes,
I didn't
and
know
when you
that.
say mean things to ice, it looks a different type of way. So technically, it makes sense. Like
I didn't know that was a
you
thing.
could
So
pray.
if I yell at ice, it'll look different.
Let's try it out. Let's like watch. Let's do it.
Fuck you, ice.
Yeah, I mean,
Or like plants, it's like the same kind of concept. So it's like energy matters. So I guess if you're praying over water, or
Yo,
you know, it
I
would affect
definitely
it.
believe plants are real because you can, if you give plants some attention, anything attention.
Anything, yeah,
yeah.
Love,
They,
it's just-
they kind of feel like they're alive plants, like really alive.
yeah.
Like because they embrace the environment, like that they're in for the
Yeah.
most part. So.
Right.
Like whether they really understand what you're saying or not, they feel it or hear it, however they're aware of things. They know when I walk by, they know what's good. They feel it when I touch them.
They know what's good.
They know what's up. Yeah, I would totally believe a plant's alive. What else is fucking going on?
Dude, let's get off of some negativity for a minute because I feel like we have some other topics on here.
Yo, yeah, are you in love? What's good with you in this Ford Bronco? Like what? Like
Yo, they dropped the ad for the Ford Bronco.
and you're just like all over this shit.
It looks so
that
nice.
shit looks
though.
kind of hard.
All right, so it looks pretty cool.
It looks gorgina.
It looks pretty cool. It does look pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It does. It's still.
It's
I like
fresh.
how it's still. They still try to make it look like an actual Bronco.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But like it's modern and like
I'm liking it with the doors off.
like when did they make the last Bronco? Is what I'm wondering. Like what is the last Bronco that came out before this?
I just want to know is it easy to take the doors off? If I have to have a wrench and shit,
You'd probably,
you'd probably
do for
do.
those kind of cars.
it would be dope if. I mean, yeah, because you probably would, because that would be some theft shit. But it'd be sick if you didn't have to have a wrench and you could just like take
Throw
that shit
the-
off real quick.
Like just throw it on the floor.
Little quick release. They have like quick release for bikes. You can just take the wheel off real quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it would be cool if they had that for the door, but you could probably steal that shit.
I'm watching this commercial right now.
the Ford Bronco commercial.
Yeah.
You have to hear the audio, but we can't play that.
So the last one they made before that was 1995.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
that
they
shit
made
looks
the last
fly.
one. The last one they made was in 1995, and then this one.
Yo, that's fresh.
I want to
But
see
I
what the
love a
interior
Jeep.
looks like. Because they didn't show the interior.
It looks like a wonderful blend between a Range Rover and a G-Wagon and a Jeep.
How many years is that, bro?
Nowadays, though, I just want a Tesla.
Can you
Yeah.
tell me how many years that is? I'm bad at math.
What are you talking about?
Like 25.
From
1995.
yeah,
25.
25 years
Quick
since
math.
the last Bronco.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
That is kind of crazy.
That they chose to bring it
25th
back.
year.
That they chose to bring it back.
Wait,
Actually,
are
yeah,
they
that
selling
makes
it
sense.
this year, though?
That actually makes sense, though.
Yeah.
That they would do that. That they would release it on its 25th year. Bring the Bronco back and make it all tech filled. Because the
And
last
just fuck Jeep up.
Because the
right
last
now.
Bronco, the 1995 one, looks like basic as fuck.
It's not looking tight.
It's not looking
What? It was
tight.
so tight.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
It looks cool. No, it doesn't look bad.
It looks
It
like
just-
some Stranger Things shit.
Yeah. No, it doesn't look bad. It just doesn't. I can see like at that time why that's probably the last why the last one they made, because I'm sure there was
Ooh,
tons
in
of
black.
competition.
That shit looks good.
I'm sure there was tons of competition at that time. I'm sure like the car market at 1995 was crazy that it didn't need another Ford Bronco.
I used to have a shirt with the Ford Bronco on it, and it said, "Drink apple juice, because OJ will kill you."
See, that's the thing about the Ford Bronco is that it got trending after its life, I feel
Yeah.
like.
Hell yeah.
It wasn't popping until after it was no longer a thing. Because of OJ. Because of, I think, maybe Stranger, or just like,
No, not
not
Stranger
Stranger Things,
Things.
but people in love with that era, that generation.
Yeah, because was that the
90s,
sheriff?
the
Was that the
90s.
sheriff fan in the 90s?
The 90s, yeah. It's the 90s, dude.
Oh yeah.
This is all the 90s when I look at the years. It's all the 90s. So yeah, I think people just loving that era, like, is probably why they were like, yeah, 25th anniversary. Let's just cash in real quick and see if we can make it a thing, because that might be the last time you see a fucking Bronco.
Facts.
Because I don't see what purpose this market. What is this market?
I mean, they might go electric, and then people are gonna fuck with off-roading always.
Yeah, true.
Especially now.
But to not make a car for that fucking long, obviously you've filled.
Probably for
I think this is gonna sell.
reasons.
This is gonna sell.
I wonder.
That shit looks good.
It does look good. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna get a new car.
It does look good. You're gonna get the 2020. What is it?
I'll probably wait till I have like a real job again.
2020.
Is that what it is? Is it 2020 or 2021?
I don't know.
2021.
Yeah, probably.
Has to be.
I might have to fuck with the Cybertruck instead.
Man, for sure.
You are not. I like the Cybertruck, but you ain't.
Time out. Imagine pulling up in this neighborhood with your Cybertruck.
It'd be hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Literally, everyone would look
don't
at you.
understand, but he lives in a pretty nice area, nice little like area where when you're coming down the street, that turnaround you do to park on your street in the.
It's like a parade.
Yeah, yeah. You got a nice little street to come through to make people jealous.
Everyone would be like, "What is that?" Because a lot of people still haven't seen that.
I would have to go camping in that shit or do.
It is the 2021. It is the 2021.
Yeah, that's what I would suspect.
It is the 2021.
Yeah,
the Cybertruck's fire though.
Sure.
Tesla probably will be my next car. So
that's what I'm saying.
There you go.
Would you get the Cybertruck or the Model 3?
Probably the Model 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the Cybertruck, but I don't need the Cybertruck. I wouldn't need all that space.
I need space.
Even though the car's electric. Like,
see, I need space to like take my photo shit.
That's the only thing that I'm like thinking of. Like, yeah, like
cop the Cybertruck.
Yeah.
Bro. Are you guys excited for this new music?
Yes.
What new music?
Got some Drake Khaled.
Oh, I heard about that. So is it DJ Khaled putting out some new shit and he got Drake on it?
Yeah, I think that's how it goes. And then Joey Badass has a new album coming out.
Sweet. I love Joey Badass.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what he's going to have to say, because it's going to be good, I'm sure.
Yeah, because, I am wondering, because I'm trying to think of any, like, super lyricist dudes who put out anything, really, and not anyone who's super duper lyrical.
Yeah, his last album was in 2017.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm not going to front. The City Girls album.
It's good. I haven't listened to it. Is it good?
That shit is good, dude.
Yeah.
I'm proud for them.
Yeah. Honestly, I've been just I've been just bumping the Juice WRLD.
Dude, it's so good.
I've just been bumping Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD project's been just like on repeat.
Is it crazy that I haven't tapped into it yet?
No, not at all. I don't think so.
Is it sad music?
It's sad music. Yeah, because you know how this nigga died. So like, knowing how he died and hearing him talk about literally doing exactly what killed him is just like heartbreack. But the music is so good that it's like weird.
Do you like the Marshmello song?
Let me look at the track list, because honestly I just put the album, whenever I play it I just put it on shuffle and just chill, because I can listen to it start to finish for the most part. There's like one or two songs I skip, like the super like rock one.
There's one with Halsey that I do like, and then the one with Marshmello I'm okay.
But I think the reason why I fuck with Juice WRLD as much as I did is because I fuck with the type of music that he fucks with, like that,
like the emo music. Oh yeah, that was my jam.
That's what Kristen was saying.
Yeah, since I fucked with that, a lot of his melodies are based off of those songs.
Kristen was like, I love emo music.
I do.
I grew up with emo music, and I was like,
shut up.
I just caught emo music at a weird time in my life where like I was just not exposed to anything emo, and then I went to high school, and I went to like a high school that I wasn't supposed to go to, and I was just exposed to just a culture that I wasn't. And emo music, I caught wind of that shit, and I was just like, what is this? Like, I trusted you, Dad. I trusted you, Mom.
It's so
I
funny.
trusted you, bro.
Emo music is so weird.
I trusted all of them to like put me on to like everything. My dad and them, they listen to a lot of music. My dad listens to everything. He listens to like not just black music. He listens to white people music. They didn't expose me to anything close to this, and I was like, "What the fuck?" It's just sad music. Like,
I feel like no one exposes you to that. You just have to stumble.
You found it, yeah. I stumbled upon it.
You were meant to find the emo music. You needed it. You probably still needed it.
And it was just that was like its height when I was, because I'm obviously a little older than you guys. Like that was like it's like really start like.
You were in like high school?
Yeah, I was in high school.
Yeah, because I was like 7th, 8th grade, and I was like, cut my wrists and black my eyes. Yeah. Oh my god, that was I would like jump on my couch and like act like I'm playing in the guitar, and then I actually am remembering this right now, and I'm very embarrassed, but I love it also at the same time because I was alive. I was so alive, listening to emo music.
Yeah, real talk.
No, like Juice WRLD, he's like everything.
Nah, the Juice WRLD project is really good, so I fuck with it. It's doing crazy numbers. They do like over 400,000.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks because I know, like it's not about the numbers, because I know that album for what it is, it might not have done that if he hadn't died, if he was still alive. But the music's good. The dude was creative.
I think it totally would have. I think he had that.
He done big numbers, but this would have been a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot.
It's always going to be a little more, but I feel like
this is a lot. I think he would have done definitely a lot. I'm not saying it wouldn't have done crazy numbers, but to do 400,000 this year specifically, when there's nothing going on, like I think it's a lot. So, and I think it goes to how good the music is, because Pop Smoke's album, I liked it a lot, and definitely the fans did, but it did like 200,000.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Yeah,
the album was good.
Yeah,
I can't hate on the album.
It's a good album. Well, because that one is his most dynamic. Like you're hearing the most different type of songs.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed it. I think some of the features really helped too.
Yeah, Quavo did his thing on that album. He did.
It really shed a light on the NY, the New York vibe when 100%. He had 50 on it.
Yeah, 50 Cent, dude. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy that these artists died so young, man. Like in these ways and you see they caught the killers for Pop Smoke.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
damn.
Apparently, like it was like 4 people, and 2 of them were minors, 2 of them were kids, and the kids just instantly started snitching once they caught the kids, and they arrested everyone else.
Damn.
I think it was like 2 or 3 other people out here, and
it's fucking crazy.
It's crazy.
Man.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
I just don't know why people have to kill each other.
Yeah.
Why anybody has to kill anybody.
Yeah. I hate it because it makes people be like, they bring up that thing about like, oh, when we say Black Lives Matter, and they're like, oh, but you guys kill each other, like, like that's not what we're saying. Like, yes, of course we need to handle that. Like, of course we need to value Black lives the same way. Like, we want you guys to value Black lives, but all that's happening, like them running into Pop Smoke, that's not just them doing that. That's a deeper situation. Why are they in the situation to feel like they need to even do that?
Be robbing him for sure.
Like, where's that even stemming from?
Yeah.
Where's that issue from? Because I guarantee you that's not from, other black people, holding him down. That's from the system, Like, it's fucking crazy.
Preach it.
Yeah, I don't know. What else is going on?
Yeah, dude.
These times need to get better, man. This year needs to get fucking either wrap up.
One funny thing was, did you guys see these Will Smith memes?
Oh my god, bro.
Entanglement?
Yo.
Entanglement?
What is an entanglement? Why? She knew she was making a meme when she said it, dude. Like,
think
bro. So? She said she could have just said, like...
Do you know what the definition of entanglement is?
That's what I mean.
It's a complicated relationship.
it has a like it's a word that has a definition. She could have, because you see when Will was like, you had a relationship,
a situationship. She should have said. She should have just
like you saying anything else other than the exact words. You're making a meme. I think. Like she said, entanglement
with August.
So everyone just kept bringing up after her saying she was having an entanglement.
Yo, they went in on my boy Will.
Oh my god. But honestly,
do you think they're enjoying this right now?
Did you watch the video?
Yeah, I watched like the whole.
No, I don't think they are.
Red Table Talk?
Yes,
I watched it, and I think Will Smith.
I also watched.
Is an actor.
Wait, but I also watched the August Alsina interview.
The one with Angela Yee?
Yes.
I watched that one too, yeah.
And honestly, dude, he seems like he was actually going through a lot of shit.
No, I think Jada admitted that when he came to them, he wasn't in a good space. He was broken. And she definitely
like unhealthy.
Used that.
He had a disease, bro.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah. Like she admitted that. She said that. And I think she benefited from it because she got self-esteem, obviously. Like, I don't think the situation, what she did was right at all. And I don't think that's what came off. She said it seemed like she was not, like, trying to come off like she did anything right in that situation.
Was he a minor when he... No, he wasn't that young.
No, he wasn't that young.
No, he was like in his 20s.
Yeah. I talked to one of my friends. She's a therapist, and I was like, how did you feel about it? And she told me that ultimately she felt like Jada just should have known better because she is at an age that she should know better 100%. Than to be taking, to doing that to him.
Yeah.
And, but I mean, ultimately, I think she took accountability for what she did. She's aware, like, they experienced probably so much pain in their relationship together. Like,
right.
They were technically broken up, and I don't know. Like, I just feel like the internet is just so crazy. Like, they just, like, make everything just so dramatic.
Well, yeah, they're going to because of
it's fucking Will Smith.
Yeah, but I just, at the same time, we're only getting Jada's dirty laundry. Can you imagine? Like, that's Jada Pinkett.
Oh yeah, what did Will do?
For a female out here to maneuver like that, she has to like be very classy, very low key, deal with what I'm sure what she was thinking was mature in a way where they wouldn't kiss and tell type of dudes. Like, because this is the first time we're ever hearing, even though there's been tons of theories about Jada and Will looking this is the first time anyone's ever coming out and saying
to the media,
exactly
to somebody that's going to publish it.
Up to this point, Jada has been moving like a very classy female if she's been stepping outside of the relationship. Can you imagine what Will is doing right now? No one's even talking about it. A dude who is able to chill there and talk to his wife like that about that situation. Can you imagine how many women he has been slaying right now?
Man.
And he's probably one of the most recognizable, famous black actors in the world.
What if it came out that Will Smith was gay?
Even if it was that. Can you imagine how many dudes this nigga would be fucking?
If he was gay, 1 million.
It'd have been
even more.
Quadruple that number, dude. He'd have been fucking mad niggas.
He has a movie and it's called I Am Legend.
Dude. Bro, he is a legend. He is a legend.
Will Smith is a legend. And no matter what, I'm on my man's side.
100%. I fuck with it. I fuck with that energy. I'm glad he was able to do that with Jada.
Yeah, I think that's nice. One of the things she said was that she's like, I didn't think that you would have the deep capacity to love me like through all of it.
Yeah, no. If
that's real.
If I'm able to roll like that, because that's what I'm saying. Like Jada, they made hints at it throughout. Like Will joked it off. He joked it off the way he was saying he was getting his too, when he said something. I think when he joked off like, "Oh, I'm leaving."
Oh no, he said, "I'm gonna I'm gonna get you back.
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna get you back.
She started cracking up and she was like, oh, I think you got me back.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you know, he was doing dirt. Like, that's probably why they broke up, but that's not nobody's business that they put out there.
Well, the way the internet is making it seem like it was one-sided.
Yeah.
And it obviously wasn't.
Well, because they tried to come out of it with, like, all hands clean. Like, he didn't cheat. We technically weren't together. No one cheated. That's why we can go back.
Well, I think what it is that up to this point, everyone they've dealt with has respected the relationship and kept their mouth fucking shut.
Yeah.
And August Alsina, granted he might have gotten used, granted he might have gotten hurt in the situation, chose to use it as promotion for his next project.
Yeah.
And I'm sure most of the other people they've dealt with in their relationship, because obviously this is how they roll. We've made jokes about it. This is how they do it.
No, but there's also a lot of photos of August with them on like vacation and shit.
There's photos.
Oh, really? I haven't seen those.
There's photos of Will with there's photos of them. That's what I mean. Like,
but like
that's
it's a little bit different of a situation. If they were to do it with other people, I'm saying August was more prominent because there was like photos of him with the family.
Because you know what, they probably were just like kicking it, like being there for him, and then like. It probably just happened one day.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not denying.
I mean, we don't know the facts.
I mean, but I don't think that she's a predator. I don't think that she preyed on him specifically. Like, I think that probably she was weak. He was weak. It happened.
I mean, I guess
she's a human being. I don't think she's like an evil person, but maybe she is. Who knows? Maybe she did do it to be hateful.
I guess my whole thing with the predator aspect is that you don't know until you like. Because it's like at this point, I guess I won't really even be able to tell unless I like either knew August at that point in his life, because he might have been. Because to be a predator, you have to be able to manipulate someone, and for that situation to work, you need someone to manipulate. So if August was being able to be manipulated at that point, like.
But manipulated into what? Because they mostly helped him.
Into a relationship that wasn't going to benefit him. That in the end of the day. Like, you made someone think that and there was going to be something at the end of this.
Yeah, well, I guess that was her emphasis on she thought the relationship was... She said, I thought we were never going to get back together. So that's why, like, I dated him.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Timelines are important as well.
Yeah.
Like, did you just start dating him a week after you broke up? Because that's tacky.
Yeah. I don't know.
Do we know if Kanye's in this race or not?
So, up to this point, from everything I can tell, it is up in the air, but Kanye has apparently put in the paperwork to run in certain places. But he himself has not come out and said anything. So Kanye hasn't, and we know Kanye will. So we don't know. We have to assume he is still going to run.
Man, what is he plotting on, bro?
And here's the thing. People thought that he would have taken the votes from Biden if he had ran. But they did a poll recently, and the 2% that was going to Kanye West was coming out of Trump. It had knocked Trump from like 42 to like 39%.
But like, where's this poll really, really coming from? I'm sorry, I just don't believe anything at this point.
The polls come from just hitting up people and calling them. But of course, those polls themselves,
they could be
have their own interests and have their own funding because it's someone who's doing it. So like, you got to take it with a grain of salt.
100%.
But the fact that they're putting that in the air is just like interesting. Like they're saying that they're admitting. Because Trump, even regardless, Trump cares about how he looks in the media. So he wouldn't want it to look like Kanye would take votes from him.
Yeah.
Even if it was his doing, if he had a hand in it, he's not going to want to look bad to come out winning on the end. He always wants to look good. So I don't know. I wonder.
Have you guys seen that? Let me see this. Let me pull it up right now.
Because if Kanye runs, are you voting for this nigga?
I don't know where I stand yet. I kind of want to wait till these months unfold, but apparently Chance is supporting him. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, I did see those tweets.
That Chance is supporting him?
So Chance, there was a couple tweets that they posted up here.
He kind of pulled back. at the
He
end.
said, I finally got the answer now. I understand y'all trust Biden more than y'all trust Ye. I think I understand why. I just don't feel the same way. And then he tweeted, sorry guys, we had to cut.
Yeah, no, abolition?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
abolition.
This next tweet says reparations, prison abolition, universal basic housing, education reform, universal basic income. There's more, but I don't work for folks, so I'll let them do his job. So I'll let him do his job. Just saying, we've been doing this thing the same way for a long time. Can a black man get a chance?
Yeah.
So he posted that, and then he said this. He said, okay, this is me slowly trying to get down from a hill without falling and dying. Whoever you vote for, I hope they abolish the prison system as we know it. Honor black reparations and treaties with all indigenous folk. And lastly, end homelessness. Whomever that may be, God bless them. So
that was Kanye?
That sounds like that's Chance. That sounds like Chance
okay.
is trying to run for president, because I'm trying to see some endless.
I mean, honestly,
end homelessness.
Chance running for president sounds actually reasonable to me.
Right, like he's done a lot for Chicago.
Yeah, just in general, but he just seems
He's got the keys to the city.
He just seems like a reasonable guy to me, even if he has his like maybe extreme views or whatever. Like that wouldn't seem crazy. Kanye, he seems kind of extreme to the point where like he might rub people the wrong way. But I don't know. Like, yeah,
if
Chance ran for something, not necessarily president of the United States, but if Chance
I feel
ran
like
for
he's
anything,
a respectable individual. Like,
yeah, no, I fuck with Chance as like that.
He makes
like,
gospel music.
His music is hit or miss for me. Some songs I like, some songs I don't. His last album was definitely hit or miss for me.
It's definitely hit or miss.
Yeah, so his music's whatever to me. Like I fuck with it sometimes.
Not the first 3 albums.
I mean, but he was on drugs.
No. All his music.
Acid Rap was forever his best album.
It's the whole album was solid though.
Acid Rap?
Yeah, it's called Acid Rap.
No, I know. You're saying that's.
I'm saying the first 3 albums that he had, like those are solid to me.
Yeah, no, he's all his style to me has always been hit or miss because the way he raps.
Yeah,
like his animation to me, like I can understand. I'll hear songs that I know people fuck with it of his that I don't fuck with just because of the way he raps. Like I like Chance when he's toned down and just kind of just rapping. When he's really animated, his max, you know how he gets.
Yeah,
I don't really fuck with that. I'm not the biggest fan of that. So any music like that, I'm not the. But he's crazy lyrically fucking talented, for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyways,
he also doesn't endorse Terry Crews.
I don't think anyone does at this point.
Yeah, Terry Crews needs to get off the internet.
He's
bro.
fucking whack, bro.
Man.
But at the same time, like I feel for dudes that everyone's just hating on. Like, don't hurt yourself in any way. Just be mental. I hope he's mentally strong enough to just take all this abuse he's getting from everywhere. But just stay off the internet, bro. Stop.
It happened multiple times at this point.
Yeah,
Terry
like,
Crews, just get the fuck off.
Yeah, just chill, bro. Like no one fucks with your opinions. Like no one cares about your opinions, bro. Except for the wrong type of people, obviously.
Right.
So
100%.
Just shut up for a little bit.
Do we have any more positivity we want to spew out to the world before we
Virgil donated some money?
Oh yeah, so we can't say the Virgil anymore for a $50 bill.
Man, that was too funny though.
That was pretty funny.
Hold on, why? What did he donate?
Because he donated that $50 to that charity.
No, but what did he donate now?
No, he started a $1 million scholarship fund.
I don't know. I don't know if that's enough. I think after what he had done. Because he just fucked up when he did that fucking Pop Smoke album cover. So this just seems like
he's just taking L's and he's trying
to make up for it. Nah, I'm still not letting it go. I'm still keep it.
We got our eye on you, Virgil.
I'm gonna still keep it 2 Virgils 100 always.
Ooh.
I'm still keep it 2 Virgils.
Yo, keep it 2 Virgils. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna always keep it 2 Virgils.
But that totally takes away from the actual phrase that you're saying. Like keep it 100, but like. What?
Keep it 2 Virgils.
Like,
keep it 2 Virgils.
He's like, that's like 50 cents.
Yeah.
Keep it $1.
We were talking about
NBA bubble.
The NBA bubble. Oh no, I was gonna say anything. The thing that's good is the 21 Savage launches the online financial literacy program.
Oh yeah,
that's pretty cool. That's
that
really
was
cool.
pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I've always fucked with 21 Savage though. Like
21 Savage has been for the people.
Yeah, he seems like a dude who's for the people. I say that I wouldn't say fuck shit. I would say the weirdest shit he did to me. The weirdest was the slut walk. That was weird to me that
When
he
he
did
went?
that. When he did the slut walk with Amber Rose.
He just went though.
Yeah, it was just weird just because, like, it was just like, I just tell my girl, like, nah, go do you. Like, but, like going through and holding the sign, it was funny to me. I don't know. It was just funny. But, like, I don't know.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Let him celebrate. I mean, honestly, if you're dating Amber Rose, like, and you're not going to support her, like,
His
she's not
sign
going
was
to deal with that.
I think it was his sign was mad funny.
What did his sign say?
It said, I'm a slut, too.
Shit. Okay, Ann. But that's the thing. I mean,
That's a funny ass sign.
No,
I mean,
21's a fool.
That's what I'm saying. 21 Savage holding a sign that said I'm a slut too was just funny to me. It was mad
21
funny.
to be
I
doing
fuck
that?
that's why I fuck with him. But like that shit was just hilarious. I could tell he has a good sense of humor. Obviously, to,
100%.
yeah, to have that sign
too.
Yeah, he said I had a sign that said I'm a slut too. I was like, yeah, that's mad funny that he.
Yo,
showed up.
remember when he got investigated for his performance on A Lot? I think it was Jimmy Fallon. He replaced one of his lyrics, one of his bars.
Oh yeah.
In a song, and they fucking like pursued him.
Oh yeah, that was some bullshit.
Yeah, that was some fuck shit.
That was some bullshit. Nah, I fuck with 21 though. He's
21,
definitely for the people.
NBA bubble.
Yeah, the NBA's back. The NBA has a bubble in Disney World in Orlando.
Do you think the players are gonna play the same since they all been on quarantine and
They've
shit?
been on quarantine, but I know some players, they've admitted to not shooting a basketball in 4 months just because of their living situation. They don't have access to a court.
What?
So yeah, I do wonder the physical setup of some people. Like, are they going to have the ability to play?
You think you might see some air balls?
Definitely some air balls. Definitely some whiffs at the start of this. But there's been reports of snitching in the
snitching.
There's a hotline to call if you see anyone breaking the rule because they're in a bubble.
Oh, like you can't be chilling with people and shit.
But at the same time, you have to maintain. And this is the situation you have to maintain for it to be a legit bubble, right? You have to make it a bubble, not let people in and out. And
they're letting people in
or doing something because the food was bad. The food they were getting wasn't the greatest.
It was like Lunchables low
and
key.
shit. It was
what
like,
the fuck?
Like not actual Lunchables, but that was the
like,
level of elegance.
Yeah, and this is like these are NBA.
Yeah, they're not trying to eat no fucking bologna sandwich.
Somebody tweeted said LeBron ain't eating that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So like
fucking top tier athletes, and you want them to eat fucking
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So like,
you want them to eat ranch dressing?
So like, it doesn't make so like. I'm also wondering if that could have an effect on the conditioning of the players, like if they're not properly fed and have the right amount of nutrients. Are they going to perform less? And then no audience. There's no fans in the stand.
It's like, why even fucking do it?
Or I mean,
feel like they just need to make money.
Yeah, they need to make money.
They're like, get those boys out there and make them run.
Yeah, we need the entertainment because there's nothing on TV.
That's fucking real though.
Sports channels need the subject to talk about. Like, I've been listening still to the First Take every day and all the sports broadcasts every day, and they're just theorizing shit at this point. They're just talking about theories about what's gonna happen and games and seasons and things that haven't fucking started.
One of these days, they just need to start a beef and like just go at it. One episode.
Yeah, that's what
the 5 o'clock spot sucks.
Yeah,
like if two of the news guys just start. I mean, but I'm sure the debates get heated though.
They can, but they're just over nothing right now because there's no sports, bro. There's no sports.
You're like, really, his jumper might be okay when he comes
really
back.
Just over nothing. It's fucking crazy, dude. It's insane. I feel for those guys. But yeah, basketball's coming back soon. Hopefully we'll figure it out.
What about all the other sports? What about tennis and shit?
Baseball's coming back first. I know. I just don't watch baseball as much, but baseball's coming back maybe in like a week or two.
Tennis should be an easy one.
Those sports should be coming back too.
Yeah,
like,
they're so far apart.
Yeah, I don't know why tennis isn't playing. Golf's come back. There was some golf.
Golf's granted.
Golf's came back. Ultimate Tag is happening. Is Ultimate Tag?
Oh, okay. Jumping jacks. Yeah.
I feel like team effort games will start popping off.
I mean,
I'm trying to do the leg tie race.
Yeah, me and him are beasts.
Me and Kristen have been training. We've been tying our legs together
and just walking everywhere.
Sprinting.
No, running.
You just need to tie your legs together and get the motion down. So you got to tie your legs together and go the whole day. Go like a whole Saturday with your legs tied together.
I've been thinking about taping my head to hers. Actually,
yeah.
We're like back to back.
You got to get that syncope. You got to get the syncope or
syncope. Yeah. We should sew our. We should be like human centipede.
Like sew our skin, like connected
horrible.
at the hip hop.
Sounds fucking
Wait,
horrible.
did anyone
the fact
watch
that they made that movie is ridiculous.
I hate that movie.
Stupid ass.
Which one?
Human Centipede.
The movie's amazing.
Did you?
No.
I haven't seen it.
I'm just hoping I'm the first nigga on that fucking thing.
Stop it. Okay, I'm really sickened.
So I'm just shitting in a nigga's mouth.
No.
Or you're at the end.
Oh, I don't want to be at the end.
Yeah, exactly. You're in the middle.
The middle sounds.
You're actually at the end.
The middle sounds rewarding because I ate some shit, but then a nigga ate my shit.
So is the movie just about their lives sewn together?
Like finding this person's home and then kind of like being stuck in it, and then I don't really remember. It's been a long time.
Yeah,
and I tried to black it out.
We might have to run it.
No.
You want to do it right now?
You can run it alone.
All right, let's cut the podcast and go watch this shit.
No.
Do you guys have anything else?
I'm all good. I don't think I have anything else.
Man, wait. All I gotta say,
at the end of the day,
if you're coming into the second quarantine, just like all we have in this life is our mental health, especially in this time.
Right.
So just like try to really focus on your self-love and like being happy and finding the happiness within yourself, because we don't have anywhere to seek it from. And that's the sign that we need to have it from ourselves.
Right.
And like, just like do it. Just like fucking be happy.
Right.
Don't die.
Don't die.
Stay healthy.
Hey.
Drink a White Claw.
It's the end of the day.
Podcast.
I would like it to be like a little more emo rap-ish. Like,
it's the end of the day.
Yeah, that is actually very good. That was actually very good. That was really fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
That was really fucking good. Yeah, it is the end of the day podcast. It's your boy Sin Supreme, y'all.
It's me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Hey.
Oh, you tested that one.
And it's your boy T.
Surprise me.
See you next week, bitches. Peace.
Bye.